So if you think London, Ontario, you're probably thinking university town, student rentals and parties and all these things. Well, little be known to you, there is a beautiful hamlet in the west end of London called Byron. In today's vlog, we're gonna show you all the hidden secrets, what to do, the different house styles that there are, price points, and all that fun stuff. So stick with us, this is gonna be awesome. What's up, everybody? I'm Justin Konikow, and this is
Adnan Salimovic.
Definitely one of the most stylish guys in the game, and we are repping prime real estate, covering all the best real estate in southwestern Ontario. Today we're profiling a neighborhood in London, Ontario. If you are looking to relocate to the southwest region or London, make sure you shoot us a text, email. We have your back. We live, breathe, and sleep all things real estate, and this is what this channel is all about. So hit that subscribe button. We've tracked almost 500 people in the last year who have reached out to relocate to these areas, and we want to make sure you're making the best decisions.
So welcome to Wickerson Hills, an area near and dear to my heart because I actually live here. It is actually one of London's highest points in terms of altitude, and you'll see that at the beautiful Scenic View Park. So in terms of pricing, you're going to see this neighborhood sitting at around $775 to the upper 1.3 mark. And the great part about this neighborhood is that you're so secluded and private, but you're just 15 minutes from downtown. You just got on Riverside and got it straight to downtown. You're close to all your amenities, about 5-10 minutes away. And here we're seeing a lot of older developments down the street, but a lot of newer developments. So all of this has happened within the last 10 to 15 years. So you're getting a great mix of young professionals, and young families because there's so many public schools in the area. So it's just a perfect family neighborhood for professionals.
This north part of Wickerson definitely has a mixture of homes. You'll see some beautiful two-story homes, some contemporary, some classic style. You'll see some bungalows, and then it'll jump to the older part of that Wickerson area where you'll see those two-story classic homes, some built around the 2009 era, still in great shape and good condition. There are also some really nice parks in and around the area, built-in walking trails. Again, historically, this area was farmland and not developed until the early 2000s. So people that have been in London for 20, 30, 40 years used to see this as the area that wasn't even really part of the city, and now it definitely is that in spades. Very, very close access to Springbank Park and Byron proper, which we are going to get into. Actually, let's take you down to Storybook Gardens and one of the most premier aspects of lifestyle in Byron, Springbank Park.
We are going to take you on a full tour of the Byron area, show you houses, price points, styles, all that fun stuff, but we had to start here. This park is key. So we're in Springbank Park, and clearly behind me, Storybook Gardens, if I listed it in this market, would sell well over asking price. There's a reason why Byron is Byron. Springbank Park has an amazing bike path that goes straight through the west end of the city. Actually, if you follow it all the way downtown, will cut through the downtown core and actually links up and brings you all the way to Western. I spent near a decade of my life playing in this area, and I can tell you, summer, spring, winter, fall, there are so many things to do. We're also going to take you to the downtown core area, tell you about the history of that pocket and what it's like to actually live here. It is so exciting, and that is one of the reasons why it is such a desirable area.
So we are going to go from Springbank Park to downtown Byron. There is a main strip area. You'll find some medium density, low to mid-rise buildings, as well as you can see some of the houses on the left-hand side here are those classic older homes, and the price ranges do vary depending on the product that you're getting into. Access to the park and the fact that you're close to grocery stores is one of the best aspects of being this close to downtown Byron, and there's quite a bit of actual history in this area. But you can see these buildings have been around for 10, 15, 20, 30 years, and there's a variety of different products. And some of the older buildings, you want to make sure you keep an eye out for the condo fees and how the reserve funds are actually stacked. Many of the downtown businesses have changed hands a couple times, but many have been in very, very long-term ownership. One quick note, there have been a couple new mid to low-rise projects that were done recently that are exquisite. So if you're looking for a couple different lifestyles of living, those are options as well. As you cut into the older areas of Byron and you start going north As you leave the downtown area and you start going north of Commissioners, there is such quaint little homes. These back streets have homes that were built in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s and are priced depending on the lot size and the types of home that they're in. So the ones that are closest to Commissioners, you can find homes in, call it the 400 to 500 range if you're looking at townhouses, about 500 to 700 range for your typical homes. Once you get into some of the larger streets like Timber Drive and Grandview, you're looking at 760 to $1 million plus. I know we just did a record-setting sale in the area, but again, so much charm, so much community. There is definitely a reason that people love Byron as much as they do.
So clearly some amazing neighborhoods and property types in Byron. We are now in the heart of Byron. That's the Byron Public Library behind me. Shout out to Rhonda and Montessori, super close friend of ours as well, and it is truly a community. Fun little fact for you, this building that we're about to walk by on the left-hand side used to be a Starbucks. It's now 360 Health Group, and Starbucks closed up shop, I heard. Rumor was they didn't want any stores without drive-thrus. That came down from corporate. I used to hang out here all the time, but you can clearly tell there's a vibe here. Byron Freehouse right over there on my right-hand side. But there's a history to Byron. Adnan, what is that history?
Yes, there is. So where we're standing right now is what is considered Byron's downtown core. Yeah. So before, when it was annexed by London in 1961, they actually renamed this to Byron after Lord Byron, the poet from England. And before that, it was called Westminster, and then after that, Hall Mill. So there's just a ton of history here in Byron.
Yeah, and you can tell it is a central location, even though it's on the west end. You may be looking at a map of London. It's a pretty cool location because you have direct access. So you go down that main road, you got Southdale, you got the 401, the 402. If I go left, I have Oxford Street. You have Remark Fresh Markets, with access to the north side of the city. You can go right into the heart of downtown. So it's a pretty convenient area. So whether you like Byron or you don't like Byron, let us know. And if this isn't the spot for you, hit us up. We will find it for you. That's what this channel is all about. Send us a text, send us an email. It's what we do. Appreciate your time as always, and let us know if you got any value from this episode.